Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we are diving into something truly special from the Village Cooking channel. We're talking about a massive whole chicken biryani cooked over an open fire, not for a family, but for an entire village. Let's get right into it. So the whole thing kicks off with this one line, which basically means today's cooking is going to be awesome. And that really sets the tone for everything, doesn't it? This isn't just about putting a meal together. It's about the pure joy of the process, the community spirit, and, the ambition to make something truly spectacular. So the mission here is, well, it's both simple and unbelievably ambitious all at once. They're not just cooking dinner, they are creating an event. And the challenge? To cook one single whole chicken inside a biryani so massive that it can feed the entire village. All right, so where does the incredible flavor of a biryani like this even begin? Well, it all starts with the masala, the spice mix. And the way they do it here, it's about as traditional and authentic as it gets. And this right here is the heart of it all. There are no shortcuts, no pre-made powders from a jar. Nope. Every single bit of flavor is earned through hard work. They grind whole spices by hand on a traditional stone grinder, an ami kalu. This process releases these incredibly potent, fresh oils from the spices, creating a depth of flavor you just can't find anywhere else. And the core of their biryani masala is actually beautiful in its simplicity. It's this powerful, aromatic trio. You've got cinnamon for that warmth, cloves for a really pungent kick, and then cardamom for a fragrant, almost sweet note. And that's it, all ground together to create the absolute soul of the dish. Okay, so with that amazing freshly ground masala ready to go, it is time to build the masterpiece. And this all happens in one gigantic pot sitting right over an open wood fire. It's quite a sight. Every great dish has to start with a great foundation, right? Well, here, it's a very generous amount of pure coconut oil and some fresh homemade ghee. You can practically smell that rich, nutty aroma just looking at it sizzle. Now, into that sizzling hot fat goes the real base of the flavor. We're talking piles of freshly chopped onions and tomatoes, huge handfuls of mint and coriander, and of course, a super potent hand-ground paste of ginger, garlic, and chili. This is where that symphony of flavors really starts to come alive. So, to balance out all those powerful spices and the heat from the chili, they add two really key ingredients. You've got fresh yogurt, which brings this creamy coolness, and then lime juice for a bright, tangy kick. And what's great is that both of them also work to tenderize the chicken that's about to go in. And here it is. This moment really shows you the sheer scale of their ambition. The entire chicken, all marinated and ready, is carefully lowered right into the center of the pot. It is officially the hero of this incredible dish. So once the basmati rice and water are in, the pot is sealed completely shut. Then comes this absolutely crucial step. Hot coals are piled on top of the lid and all underneath the pot. It's a traditional technique called dum cooking, and it basically steams and bakes the biryani at the same time, sealing in all that moisture and flavor. And now, they wait. The waiting actually isn't long at all. It's just 25 minutes. That's all it takes for all that magic to happen inside that sealed pot. Of course, this is the biggest question, right? Is the whole chicken going to be cooked all the way through? And maybe more importantly, is it going to stay in one piece, or will it just fall apart into shreds when they finally open the pot? And there is our answer, a perfect success. The big reveal shows this beautifully cooked biryani, and the host just exclaims that the chicken is cooked perfectly, and, crucially, it hasn't broken apart at all. So, with the cooking challenge officially complete, the most important part finally begins, serving this incredible meal to everyone who's gathered around. This isn't just about eating, this is the real reason for the whole event, that moment of sharing and community. Ade, inga pa, which is basically just like exclaiming, oh my god. And that single expression of pure awe, it just says it all, doesn't it? As the biryani is finally served, the sight and the smell are just overwhelming. It's a true feast for the senses. So, what's the verdict on the texture? Well, it could not be better. The meat is described as panju madri, which means it's as soft as cotton. Can you imagine that? Just unbelievably tender and literally falling off the bone. And finally, the taste. Served up with a simple onion raita, the biryani is declared to have a next-level taste. It's the ultimate reward, really, for all that hard work, from grinding every spice by hand to managing that giant fire pit. Which leaves us with one final thought. What's the real secret ingredient in a dish like this? Is it the technique, the hand-ground spices and the open fire? Or is it something else?